Attention, this will have Spider-Man No Way Home spoilers. If you haven't seen Spider-Man No Way Home, please don't watch this video yet. Hey yo, welcome back to another video. My name is Matt, aka @AmusingKing on TikTok and Instagram. Today we are doing a movie review. So I don't normally do these type of videos. I love watching them. I love getting different people's insights on different movies or books or games or whatever, or figures. But for Spider-Man No Way Home, I just feel like I really want to do this. Maybe a little bit need to do this. It seems like everyone online is giving it a 10 out of 10. I've seen 20 out of 10. I've seen 11 out of 10. And just to start off, I give it a 7 out of 10. Last week I had my ACL replaced, and so I'm in the recovery process and in a lot of pain. And so I don't know if that affected my judgment or experience, or maybe it helped me calm the hype a little bit, and so I was able to like just see it for what it is. The hype is real and I understand it, and I'm sure it gave people the extra bonus points to give it a 20 or 11 out of 10. And yeah, maybe that was my problem too, was I was giving it, like I went in, you know, expecting like a 15 out of 10 movie. It fell short in a lot of ways. I wasn't really going in like, yeah, Spider-Man, whoa, yeah. It was like, no, I'm going in to see the best movie ever. I'm not gonna go in depth about the positives. I do feel like there were a lot of good things about it. Like I love the nostalgic feeling. I love all the Spider-Man interactions with each other. The acting was top notch. Also the fight scenes were epic, like very cool, like action and like the moves and breaking through walls and floors and like very, very cool. All that stuff was very well done. The last scene with him, you know, kind of going on his own with his awesome suit, which I'm really excited for Mafex to release a figure like that. That's gonna be sick. So I'm very hopeful for the next Spider-Man movies. On to the negative, which is me knocking some points. I guess I just wanna do it with like questions. I'm open to having, you know, some of the questions answered, and maybe I'll shift my review a little bit. But I just wanna like throw these out there because I feel like people aren't talking about them, and they're just kind of overlooking them and being like,
all 3 Spider-Man came out and it's a 10 out of 10 because of that.
And that's like, you can like a ton of things about a movie, but then still, you know, criticize or judge the movie. And I don't want to be a stickler for plot holes and all that, because I feel like even like, especially in Star Wars, like there's so many little things you can nitpick and be like this and that. So here are some negatives / questions and thoughts that I have about the movie. Maybe you can answer, maybe it's just something thought-provoking for you to ponder about, but here we go. So the first thing is going to be with Doctor Strange and the whole like plot of the movie, like the whole main reason why everyone's there. Peter has his identity revealed and he doesn't like the feeling, and so I can understand that, and they did a good job of like showing like how intense it was. So he goes to Doctor Strange. So this is the big question, like why did Doctor Strange give in to this high school teenager? He comes out like later on like, oh, you didn't even talk to the college admission. Like he didn't offer any of these other solutions. It's like, let's just cast this spell to, you know, make people forget. I feel like to me, that's not very Doctor Strange-ish. I'm all for magic and I like the mixture of magic and science, but I don't know. I feel like I can't imagine this like grand master wizard being being careful with protecting the like everything, and then he's just like, oh yeah, let's just cast this huge potential dangerous spell and try it out just so this high school kid can get on with his normal life. Like I don't know, like something seems off about that, and that's that's kind of the foundation of it. Like, and I don't know if I like that. I also saw this meme about like kind of like a how it should have ended kind of thing. Is like, can we just, like Peter's asking, can we just make people forget what Mysterio said? And then Doctor Strange is like, yes, boom, the end. The way that was like presented was kind of, yeah. And then I guess kind of sticking with Doctor Strange and like the way it ended, It was just like a Twilight vibe of like, you know, a big epic fight and ending, and then it was just like a vision or a dream or something. It kind of like nothing ever happened. And I mean, I guess like opens the multiverse, right? But then like wasn't the whole point of like he was able to close it, or things still got through, but then they went back, and like, I don't know. And I'm not gonna sit here and try to understand like different timelines and multiverses and all that, but like it was just like a magic erase spell, like, ooh, nothing happened, and like that's it. And like I said, I'm all for magic and science, but I just feel like that was kind of, yeah. So like a few different points, I'm gonna forget the numbers, but like kind of like a combo point, like I don't know if I cared for Aunt May, and to me like it seemed like she was acting like Agatha from WandaVision. Like she's trying to be nice, but at the same time she's being like manipulative, and even like with Green Goblin, I can picture like her, like, you know, this like the homeless looking guy, and he's like back and forth schizophrenic, or I don't know. And so I can see her like wanting to help him initially, but like it's not like Peter was trying to like kill them on purpose. Like, go send them back and let's, you know, be okay again. Kind of leads to like another point of like he wasn't really even like fighting the bad guys. It was all just like to cure them. So it wasn't even like yes, it was a battle, and not all battles have to be like physical fighting, but I don't want to fight you, I want to cure you, and I could see that being cool, like even thinking of the Amazing Spider-Man when he's trying to cure the Dr. Connors, but that's like different. Like he kind of like he didn't want to be cured, he needed to be, because he was being like, he was, you know, crazy and attacking people and stuff. But and I guess this is just me, like I want like a cool, like, you know, good versus evil fight. For me, wanting to watch an epic movie, like I want, you know, like the Avengers versus Thanos, like boom, like this Thanos is like pure evil, and he has like, you know, I mean, maybe he was right kind of thing. No, like it's bad. We have these good guys that see that it's bad, and they want to fight him, and they want to take him down. For being like this epic hyped movie, it was just like, I don't want to fight you, I want to cure you kind of thing. And for all of them, like it wasn't just like one bad guy. Like I could see like maybe it would have been okay if it was like, you know, this guy's super bad and we have to fight him, but this guy's bad, but I want to cure him, and so like we're fighting this but then curing this, and but no, it was just like, I want to cure all of them. Like I don't want to hurt any of them, and like I didn't really like that. For being like epic Spider-Man movie, I feel like that whole idea could have been better. It could have been done better. Kind of going back to Aunt May too, like it always like feels weird for me when it comes to like, oh, I'm doing the right thing to protect this person, or like this bad guy, like I'm gonna help him and cure him, but then he ends up killing someone I love. Like was it worth it in the end? I don't know. Like, especially if he doesn't really become good, which I mean he did in this one, but, and I mean, even looking at like what other damage he did, like what if he killed like a bunch of people, but like you saved him, like, I don't know. It's like a, I guess it's a struggle, and I'm not trying to be like philosophical about it from like a realistic point of view. Like, I mean, I'm talking about movies, comic book story, about being entertained, right? So I'm not trying to be deep and real about it all. Like, I'm just talking about the movies. So yeah, I mean, she died, and like Peter made the right decision, she said, and I don't know. So another question going back to like the timelines and multiverses is like Green Goblin, Dr. Octopus, Sandman all came from like the original Spider-Man, but like different times. And then you had Peter, who came from that time, that came from like an even different time. Like, why didn't he just come from one of those timelines? And I mean, whatever. And then like Lizard, Spider-Man, Electro, and then you have like, they're all different times. And then even going to Electro, kind of zoning in on the bad guys, like why was Electro there? Like I was trying to like, I mean, I watched all of Spider-Man before, and like he even said in the movie, like he didn't even know like he was a white guy. Like he didn't know he was like, that's who Peter Parker was. And so like, why did he come through? I saw some people like try to explain it, but like I don't know. I don't like, why was he there? And even with him, like his character was really cool. Like, I mean, I think he was like the funniest. Like he had the best jokes, Jamie Foxx. But like looking back at the Amazing Spider-Man 2, he was like, yes, he was a nerd, and he did become cool with like straight teeth. He was like super cool in this one. Like he was like way too cool. And from what I gathered is like he came directly from that movie, because he wasn't Electro that long in the Amazing Spider-Man 2. And so he came from that one to this one. So there wasn't time for him to become cool and like no. And yes, the power's different in the MCU world, but still, like he was way too cool compared to like how he was before. And even like his hair, like I don't know, like there was something off about Electro. And then I know everyone can't be a star, but like the Lizard, he was kind of lame. Like Green Goblin, Doc Ock were amazing. They were awesome. Sandman was like, I feel like he had his own time, but the Lizard was just like, I feel like he was super random. Like he was like, oh, I don't want to go up there. I'm gonna stay in this truck. Like when they go to the apartment condo, and like I feel like I didn't even know what he wanted. But I mean that's whatever. Like like I said, not everyone has to be a superstar villain, but I just feel like he was random. And then going back to Sandman, like I feel like he's weird too because like he ended good. Like he knew who Peter was. Like he ended good. Even then, like he just wants to see his girl. So like he does want to go back, but like he doesn't. Like and I feel like he doesn't even want to be Sandman. I don't know if he said that or like if I'm getting that right or wrong, but like I feel like he doesn't like his perfect life is like he's not Sandman. He wants to be with his girl. Even though like all the emotions and heated things about Peter potentially like hurting him, like he's trying to cure him. He's trying to help him, but he's like fighting him and. I don't know. Once again, like I might be over exaggerating and I'm wrong, but like I just didn't like the way they showed that. And so like I know a lot of it, like I had a friend mention like it was fan service, but like that shouldn't make the movie a 10 out of 10. Like you can like the movie, you can think like I said, there was some amazing parts and like it was fun and all this cool stuff, but doesn't make it the best movie ever and like the best. I mean, even if it was like the best Spider-Man movie, like the best MCU movie, like nah, come on. Like this one like had some really great things. I feel like there's so many like little negatives that just kind of added up, and I don't know. It just didn't sit well with me to give it a 10 out of 10. And I mean, the 7's still solid. Like I said, I do like it. There were a lot of like fun, good things about it, but I don't know. I feel like they haven't fully tapped into like Spider-Man yet, and like especially like in the cinematic world, like I feel like there's so much potential for like an epic Spider-Man, and to me this wasn't it. And like I said before, like I'm super pumped for where this is going. Like I like the idea that like this Tom Holland trilogy was like an origin trilogy for him, and now like with his new cool suits going forward. Without Tony Stark and Iron Man and the Avengers, it's going to be his own real Spider-Man movie coming up. And I feel like these next ones are going to be the best Spider-Man movies. But those are some questions, some thoughts. Let me know what you think in the comments. Feel free to share this on TikTok or Stitch It or Duet It or whatever. Let me know what you think. We all have our opinions, and these are just some of my opinions, my thoughts. Open to being taught and to learn new things. After watching it, letting it settle and simmer for a couple days. These are my thoughts and questions and review. Hope you liked it. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.